just going to sort out, make sure I'm not wonky. A bit wonky, but right, that works. Hello. So I was just sorting out my camera on Facebook. So we've got a few moments before we get started. We've got the normal quiz this week, so no need to draw a grid or anything like that. So yeah, just normal pen and paper, 35 questions, the same as kind of how we normally do, so 7 rounds. Let me just get the questions up. I only put it together about an hour ago, so hopefully it should be all right. Here we are. Right, then we get the questions. How have your weekends been? It was so hot on Sunday. Oh my God, it was insane. I got a little bit burnt. It was my friend's little boy's 3rd birthday party. We went to St Albans Park and just sat outside. And yeah, I didn't expect it to be so warm. So it was a nice weekend. So yeah, hi Mum. Mum's on Facebook. So I don't know who's on YouTube. We've got a few on there I can see, but I don't know who you are because I don't know if anyone wants to say hello to me. So yeah, we've got a few moments before we're going to get started anyway. So normal quiz this week, as I've said, no need to do a grid, just how we normally do it, just a standard pen and paper. I'm going to run through the answers. So usually it means it's a slightly shorter quiz, as in time wise, because we don't do the whole bingo calls or anything like that. So I reckon we'll be done 8ish, 8:15, means you can get back to your evenings and not spending too much time away. So Jessie's on. So hi Jessie. Stolen one of Jessie's rounds this week. So Jessie hosted a quiz this week, so Jessie's my sister, if any of you don't know. She hosted a quiz this week for our amateur dramatics group, and she did a really cool round, so we've stolen it. Changed the questions, obviously, so she's not going to get an advantage of anything, but I liked the idea, so hopefully it'll give you something to think about for a few, for a bit of time throughout the quiz. So we've got a few minutes before we get started. So just a pen and paper this week. Let me know what your team names are. Let me know what pub you're calling from, if you are calling from a pub. I'm always at the Pizza and Pineapple. What you're drinking this week, I'm on orange and mango juice, which is Jessie's favourite. Thanks, Jessie. So yeah, got some lashes on today, Jess. That's why they look a bit fancy. Are you on your own, or have you paired up with Mum this week? Good evening from the Turpins, Tabby, after a 2-week break. Great to have you back, Paul. Where have you been? What have you been doing? Have you been away? You've been on holiday? Have you been catching the sun? Let me know. Let me live vicariously through everyone else. Great to have you back. Oh, we are almost there. So what have I done today? I haven't done much today. Just been chilling, work, standard work. Just made a chili, so just had a nice chili con carne. I don't have kidney beans because I think they're vile, so I have it without kidney beans. But yeah, it was all right. Had that while I was watching Celebrity MasterChef, so I'm going to finish watching that when I get back downstairs after the quiz. I waved off my neighbours. They've gone running at 7 o'clock. They were like, "Are you going to join us?" And I was like, I can't this week. Can't on a Tuesday. Tuesday night's quiz night. Paul, you've been diving with my club. Big friends and friendly rivals of Bar Zero. Oh, that's fun. Where did you go diving? Did you go diving locally? Did you go abroad? Did you see anything cool? Let me know, Paul. Let me know, Paul. Jessie, she goes solo this week. She needs to reclaim my spot in last place. If anyone wants to challenge Jessie to last place, usually when we do it at the pub, you get a prize for last place. So Jessie, you would have got the chocolates every week if you're in last place. So it's never bad to be last, to get the wooden spoon. Hi John, good to have you. Perfect timing, I'm here, brilliant. So yeah, it's just past, so we're going to give it a couple of minutes before we get started. So no fancy quiz this week, just normal. I'm going to give you your rounds. If you can let me know which round you think you're going to do the best on, let me know. And you'll get double points for any answers that you get correct in that round, like we normally do. Oh, perfect. Paul went diving locally, helping at Arsley. I can't say that. Arsley. I know Claire very well. Her opposite number at North Hearts Divers. Lovely, lovely, fantastic. So here are your rounds for this week. So select the round that you think you're going to do the best on. Before I start asking any questions, then you get double points for those. So your first round is movie synonyms. So the way that round works is I'm going to give you the title of a movie, but I'm going to give it to you in synonym form. So, for instance, what was the one that you did, Jessie? Was I can't give you an example now. What was the one that you did the other day? Was Mush Story, would be Pulp Fiction, for instance. So that was one of the ones that I remembered that we did the other day. So yeah, I'm going to give you the title of the movie, but it's going to be in synonym form, not cinnamon form. So you just need to work out what the title is. You've got the whole quiz to hopefully have a ponder. So your first round is movie synonyms. If you think you're going to do good at that, they are all well-known films, so hopefully you will work those out eventually. If you don't feel like that's your bag, then the next round is TV. Then we've got Disney. They're all TV-based stuff, actually, for the first three, just realised. Then we've got food and drink. Then we've got advertising slogans, and then general knowledge. So I just need you to pick the round that you think you're going to do the best on. So movie synonyms, TV, Disney, food and drink, and advertising slogans, and general knowledge. So if you want to just type in the comments what you're going to pick, then write that down at the top of your answer sheet, and then you'll get double points for any answer that you get correct. If you get all 5 correct in the round that you have selected as your double points, then you get an extra point as well. So you get 11 points in total if you get all 5 of them correct in your round. But we'll go through that at the end anyway. So hopefully you've all got your pen, and then we're going to get started. Let me have a little drink of my juice. Just let me know in the comments what you're going to go for. Movie cinnamons for us. Lovely, Mum. Jessie's going for synonyms. Was a tough choice between that and Disney. I thought it might have been. Geography. If not, then general knowledge. John, general knowledge for you this week. No geography, I'm afraid. Anyone else? Anyone else want to let me know what you're going for? If not, we're just going to go straight into your next round. Synonyms for us. Yes, Becky. Fantastic. Great to have you guys. Movies for the red shirt. So yeah, that will be movie synonyms for you. Disney for the tabby. Fantastic. I think we've got most people decided on their round. So great. Good to have you on board. And we're going to get started. So your first round, which is the round that I shamelessly stole from Jessie, that she did in her quiz. Thought it was a great round, so just stole it for this one. So movie synonyms. So I'm going to give you the title of a film instead. Work out what film I'm trying to give you. So number 1 is The Swift and the Livid. So The Swift and the Livid. So if you want to write these down, because some of them you might just spend a little bit of time on throughout the quiz as well. So number 1 was The Swift and the Livid. Number 2 is Starvation Contests. So number 2 is Starvation Contests. Number 3, Adolescent, Freakish, Assassin Tortoises. Hopefully you get that one. So number 3, Adolescent, Freakish, Assassin Tortoises. Right, YouTube, I've got a little bit of an issue with my connection is unstable, but hopefully it's back. I think I'm back, so that's good. Let me know. Signet. So ebony, signet. And number 5, apparition, apprehenders. So number 5 is apparition, apprehenders. So I'm going to run through those all again quickly for you. Do let me know if you need me to repeat any of them later on in the quiz. So number 1 is the Swift. Number 2, starvation contests. Number 3, adolescent freakish assassin tortoises. Number 4, ebony signet. And number 5, apparition apprehenders. So hopefully you've got a few. I know I struggled when Jessie did this the other week, but I got them all in the end. Sometimes you just need to think slightly differently, but hopefully you'll get there. Right, so we're going to go on to your next round. So this is just normal questions. Let me know if you need me to repeat any of those. Just pop something in the comments if you need anything. So TV, number 6. So number 6, Amber Gill and Greg O'Shea were crowned winners of which TV reality show in 2019? So number 6, Amber Gill and Greg O'Shea were crowned winners of which TV reality show in 2019? Number 7, Alexander Armstrong and Richard Osman present which BBC One quiz show? So number 7, Alexander Armstrong and Richard Osman present which BBC One quiz show? And number 8, in the oh, you watched that show today? Which one? Oh, okay, number 7. Cool. You don't. All right, Jessie, how have you watched that show? You don't have a TV license. I hope you watched it at someone else's house. It's a BBC program. Number 8, in the series Breaking Bad, who played the main character, Walter White? So what actor? I visited grandparents. We watched it together. Okay, that's fair enough. And you came back in time for the quiz. I appreciate that. Thanks, Jess. And number 9, which crime and counter-terrorist series which ran to 2010 featured a clock that is prominently displayed on screen? Ran up until 2010 and featured a clock that is prominently displayed on screen during the show. And number 10. So number 10, which TV comedy series follows the lives of employees at the fictional Sacred Heart Teaching Hospital? So number 10, which TV comedy series follows the lives of employees at the 3 days again quickly for you. So TV, number 6, Amber Gill and Greg O'Shea were crowned winners of which TV reality show in 2019? Number 7, Alexander Armstrong and Richard Osman present which BBC One quiz show? Number 8, in the series Breaking Bad, who played the main character, Walter White? Number 9, which crime and counter-terrorist series ran until 2010 and featured a clock that is prominently displayed on screen during the show? And number 10, which TV comedy series follows the lives of employees at the fictional Sacred Heart Teaching Hospital? So your next round is Disney, which I think we've got a couple have decided on that for their double points. So number 11, question 11. Which Disney film is set in Scotland and has Billy Connolly as the voice of Fergus? Got a mirror just there and it was shining right in my eye, so just turn it around. Number 11. Which Disney film is set in Scotland as the voice of Fergus? That's number 11. Number 12. In the film Cars, who voices the character Lightning McQueen? Number 12, in the film Cars, who voices the character Lightning McQueen? Number 13, Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan swap characters in which 2003 film? Apparently it's a Disney film. So number 13, Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan swap characters in which 2003 film? Number 14, what is the opening song to The Lion King? Number 14, what is the opening song to The Lion King? But I've got people singing, doing this, holding up children, pets, singing the song. Please send me pictures of you holding your pets up. And number 15, the film Tangled is a retelling of which German fairy tale? So number 15, the film Tangled is a retelling of which German fairy tale? So I'm going to run through those again for you. So number 11, which Disney film is set in Scotland and has Billy Connolly as the voice of Fergus? Number 12, in the film Cars, who voices the character Lightning McQueen? Number 13, Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan swap characters in which 2003 film? Number 14, what's the opening song to The Lion King? And number 15, the film Tangled is a retelling of which German fairy tale? Sorry, just got a message on there. Just turning that down. Right, your next round is food and drink. Food and drink. Number 16. In the French dish, croque monsieur usually contains which two ingredients? I know it's a sandwich, so it would have bread. I'm thinking more the stuff that's inside the bread. So there's two main ingredients that would be inside the bread. So the French dish croque monsieur usually contains which two ingredients? Number 17, what is the traditional cake originating from Germany that contains cherries, kirsch, and chocolate? So number 17, what is the traditional cake that originates from Germany and contains cherries, kirsch, and chocolate? I did not know this was a German cake. Number 18, a macaroon is typically made using which nut? So number 18, a macaroon is typically made using which nut? If you're wondering what all the pinging and all the messaging is, my neighbours have come back from their run, so now they're telling me how good their run was. So, FYI. Number 18. Well, I didn't know, Tom, on 17, that the final word of that is a German word. I thought it was a French word, not a German word. Kirsch is cherry, but kirsch is a cherry liqueur. So it's cherries and then a cherry liqueur, which is kirsch, and chocolate. John? So yeah. What was that? That was 18. That was done 18. So 19. What dish has fillet steak coated with pate and finely chopped mushrooms, which is then wrapped in puff pastry and baked? So number 19, what dish has fillet steak coated with pate and finely chopped mushrooms, which is then wrapped in puff pastry and baked? Oh, Paul, look at you getting the German out. Schwarzwälderkirschtorten. Thanks. Beautiful. I don't think I pronounced that very well. And number 20, what more common name is the yam known as? So what more common name is the yam known as? So I'm going to repeat those again for you. So number 16, the French dish croque monsieur usually contains which two ingredients? Number 17, what is the traditional cake originating from Germany and containing cherries, kirsch, and chocolate? Number 18, a macaroon is typically made using which nut? Number 19, what dish has fillet steak coated with pate and finely chopped mushrooms, which is then wrapped in puff pastry and baked? And 20, by what more common name is the yam known? Ah, okay. Tom, I realise that you mean kirsch is obviously, I think, a German word. That's fine. That's fine. Right, on to our next round. Our next round, which no one picked as their double points, is advertising slogans. So I'm going to give you the slogan. You need to tell me which brand or they're all brands pretty much. Yeah, they're brands. So you just let me know what company it is that's advertising these. They're not a particular product. So 21, the makeup of makeup artists. So what brand is that? So 21, the makeup of makeup artists. '22, the best a man can get. 22, the best a man can get. 23, just do it. 23, just do it. 24, the world's local bank. So the world's local bank. And 25, I don't know why I give myself words to pronounce. It's not going to go well. 25 is Vorsprung durch Technik. You've all heard it. It probably has sounded much better on the advertising than I have done. So 25 was Vorsprung durch Technik. So I'll do those again for you. So 21, the makeup of makeup artists. 22, the best a man could get. 23, just do it. 24, the world's local bank. And 25, Vorsprung durch Technik. So, general knowledge. So onto general knowledge for you. So 26. Which brothers took gold and bronze in the 2012 Olympic Summer Games? So 26. Which brothers took gold and bronze in the 2012 Olympic Summer Games? '27. Which tech company is known for its iOS operating system? So number 27, which tech company is known for its iOS operating system? Number 28. When wiring a plug in Britain, what colour is the live wire? So 28, when wiring a plug in Britain, what colour is the live wire? Number 29. Both George Stephenson and Sir Winston Churchill have featured on which British banknote? So you've got 4 to choose from, so hopefully you'll get it. So 29, both George Stephenson and Sir Winston Churchill have featured on which British banknote? So you've got a 25% chance of getting it right. And number 30, Come Away With Me was a 2002 hit album for which female artists? So number 30, Come Away With Me was a 2002 hit album for which female artist? So I'm just going to run through those again quickly for you. So I think these ones are probably one of the more tougher ones out of the quiz this week. So 26, which brothers took gold and bronze in the 2012 Summer Olympic Games? 27, which tech company is known for its iOS operating system? 28, when wiring a plug in Britain, what colour is the live wire? 29, both George Stephenson and Sir Winston Churchill have featured on which British banknote? And 30, Come Away With Me was a 2002 hit album for which female artist? So that's your normal round. So we're going to go on to a final round now, which is your bonus round, which we always do. So same rules as always. We're going to ask you 5 questions. If you get all 5 correct, you get double points. If you get any of them wrong, you get 0 points for the round. If you don't know an answer, you can leave it blank, but then you'll only get single points for the correct answer that you put down. If you've left it blank, but you've still put an incorrect answer down, you'll still get 0 points for the round. So only put an answer down if you're 100% sure, or if you want to try and risk it and get double points. You'll know the rules. I said that in about 2 seconds flat, but I'm pretty sure there's no newbies on the call. So bonus 31. So number 31. What is the name of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge's eldest child? So number 31, I just need his first name, or their first name. 31, what is the name of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge's eldest child? So just a first name. I don't need all 4 of the names. So just the first name is fine. 32. At Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, how are pupils assigned to their houses? So 32. At Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, how are pupils assigned to their houses? Which country had the escudo, so ESCUDO, as its currency before the euro? So number 33, which country had the escudo as its currency before the euro? So ESCUDO. Number 34. BRB, so BRB, is a common abbreviation used in online communication. What does it stand for? So 34, BRB is a common abbreviation used in online communication. What does it stand for? And 35, your final question of this week's quiz, number 35. In the 2017 film The Greatest Showman, who played the star performer P.T. Barnum? So 35, in the 2017 film The Greatest Showman, who played the star performer P.T. Barnum? So the actor's name, please. So I'm just going to run through those questions again quickly for you. If you can just let me know if you need anything repeated before I start going through the answers. So 31, what is the name of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge's eldest child? So just a first name's fine. 32, at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, how are pupils assigned to their houses? 33, which country had the escudo as its currency before the euro? 34, BRB is a common abbreviation used in online communication. What does it stand for? And 35, in the 2017 film The Greatest Showman, who played the star performer P.T. Barnum? So that is the end of your quiz. Thumbs up if you are good for me to go to the next round. There's no next round. If you're happy for me to go through the answers, just give me a little thumbs up. Make sure you're good with that. And then, yeah, we'll go. I'm just going to have a little drink while I just wait for you all to say yay. Perfect. Thanks, guys. So, movie synonyms. So hopefully you have got your head around those. So number 1 was the swift and the livid is the fast and the furious. So that's the fast and the furious. Meow from the tabby. Thanks, Paul. Number 2, starvation contests is the Hunger Games. So that's the Hunger Games. Number 3, adolescent freakish assassin tortoises is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Number 4, ebony signet is Black Swan. And number 5, apparition apprehenders is the Ghostbusters. I think that was the one that I probably struggled on the most. So Ghostbusters was number 5. So on to TV. So number 6, Amber Gill and Greg O'Shea were crowned winners of which TV reality show in 2019? That was Love Island. Number 7, Alexander Armstrong and Richard Osman present which BBC One quiz show? That's Pointless. Number 8, in the series Breaking Bad, who played the main character Walter White? That was Bryan Cranston. Number 9, which crime and counter-terrorist series, which ran to 2010, featured a clock that is predominantly or prominently displayed on screen during the show? That was called 24. And number 10, which TV comedy series follows the lives of employees at the fictional Sacred Heart Teaching Hospital? That's Scrubs. So Scrubs. So on to Disney. So number 11, which Disney film is set in Scotland and has Billy Connolly as the voice of Fergus? That's Brave. Number 12, in the film Cars, who voices the character Lightning McQueen? That's Owen Wilson. Number 13, Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan swap characters in which 2003 film? That's Freaky Friday. Number 14, what's the opening song to The Lion King? That's The Circle of Life. And number 15, the film Tangled is a retelling of which German fairy tale? That is Rapunzel. So food and drink. Number 16, the French dish croque monsieur usually contains which 2 ingredients? That's ham and cheese. 17, what is the traditional cake originated from Germany containing cherries, kirsch and chocolate? The Black Forest cake or a Black Forest gâteau. Number 18, a macaroon is typically made using which nut? That's almonds. Number 19, what dish has fillet steak coated with pate and finely chopped mushrooms, which is then wrapped in puff pastry and baked? That's a beef Wellington. And number 20, by what more common name is the yam known? That's sweet potato. So advertising slogans, 21. The makeup of makeup artists is Max Factor. Number 22, the best a man can get is Gillette. Number 23, just do it is Nike or Nike. Number 24, the world's local bank is HSBC. And 25, Bosch-Bron-Dusch technique is Audi. 1 second, Amber's just whinging. Amber! Come on. Amber, come upstairs. Come on. Just come in. 1 second. Just hear her whinging from downstairs. Amber, what's this? Come on. There you are. You okay? Good girl. She's here now. She's here. What are we on? General knowledge. 26. Which brothers took gold and bronze in the 2012 Summer Olympic Games? That was the Brownlee brothers. 27. Which tech company is known for its iOS operating system? That's Apple. Number 28. When wiring a plug in Britain, what colour is the live wire? That is brown. She's gone. I don't know where she's gone now. Number 29, both George Stephenson and Sir Winston Churchill have featured on which British banknote? That's the £5 note. And number 30, Come Away With Me was a 2002 hit album for which female artist? That was Norah Jones. So those are your normal rounds. So the round that you picked at the beginning of the quiz, any answers that you got correct in that round, give yourself double points. If you got all 5 correct, then you obviously get your double points, so you'll have 10 points. But if you got all 5, give yourself an extra 1 point, so you'll get 11 points. If you got all 5 of them right in your bonus or your double round, so your joker round. So obviously bonus round now, so normal rules apply, which are get all of them correct, double points. Any of them wrong, 0 points the whole round. Left a blank and the rest are correct, then single points for the correct answers. You all know this. So 31. What is the name of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge's eldest son? That's George. 32. At Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, how are pupils assigned to their houses? With the sorting hat. The 33. Which country had the escudo as its currency before the euro? That's Portugal. 34. BRB is a common abbreviation used in online communication. What does it mean? It means be right back. And 35, the 2017 film The Greatest Showman, who played star performer P.T. Barnum? That was Hugh Jackman. So that's all your answers. Do let me know if you need anything repeated, but hopefully you got all of those. So I'm going to add them all up. So 35 plus an extra 5 will be, so it's out of 46. Yes, because if you get double points in your joker round, you would have got an extra 6 points. And if you got double points for the bonus round, you got an extra 5, so an extra 11. So it would be out of 46. So let me know how you guys did. Let me know. So I know it takes a little bit of time for it all to catch up. So add up all your scores. While you are all doing that, I wanted to give you an update on what's happening with the pub. So, oh my gosh. Red Shirts got 46. So they got 46 out of 46. That's insane. Becky, 45 out of 46. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic, Becky. 31, Jessie. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So I messaged Kim. It's going to be a little while probably until I'm back, and they're thinking maybe potentially like a monthly thing. So it's going to be a bit of a while. I don't know how we're going to do. Oh, Philippa 45, John 27, Mum 43. We've got some good scores this week. We've got some really good scores. Here, Amber. Matt's got home from work, so she's a bit excited. So yeah, so I'll let you guys know. Say hi.
Say hi.
Whoa. Yeah, so I'll let you know what's going on. I will be here next week. I'm thinking I'm probably just going to do this until July. So just going to finish in July. And then I'll be in contact and let you guys know how we're going to get on with the pub. If you do go in and see Charlie and Kim, let me know how they're getting on. And then, yeah, hopefully we will be back and be able to see each other face to face. If not, it'll be virtual until the end of July. So we'll go from there. Jessie's happy she's not last. Thank you, John. Oh, Becky, you would have had +2 as well, as there's only just 4 of us. Tom, how many were there of you? If there's 4, technically Becky might have beaten you as she got 4 points. So hopefully you all enjoyed this week. We'll be back with bingo next week. So we'll do it on and off. So yeah, well, hopefully we'll see you again next week. So
T-shirt change.
So weird, just so weird. You can say goodbye now.
Bye everyone.
Paul, well done. 45, that's brilliant. That's some really good scores this week. So fantastic, and we'll see you all next week. Bye.